Yo, what's going on, guys? Today is fun of the day. We will be going to the fish store to pick up some fish for the 120-gallon saltwater fish tank. So this is a baby Humahuma Trigger. This is the state fish of Hawaii. I really wanted one because when they get older, they get this nice bright orange color, which I really like. And it's also a predator fish, so it'll work perfect in our tank. This is a baby clown triggerfish. I really like triggerfish, so I decided to get another one. The only reason why I can put two together is because they're both babies. Since they're both babies, they won't fight with each other because they'll be used to each other by the time they're grown up. And also, the reason why you can put these two specific triggerfish together because they can both defend themselves from each other because they're both pretty aggressive triggerfish. This is a powder blue tang. The only reason why I can go with the predator fish because tangs are actually pretty aggressive fish. They use their tails as swords to defend themselves. So this guy would be perfect for the predator tank. So before I could put the fish in the tank, I have to acclimate them. So what I did was you just let them soak in their bags in the fish tank for about 15 to 20 minutes so they get used to the temperature of the water so they don't get a big shock when they first go in the tank. So the first fish I put in was the powder blue tang because these guys are the least aggressive out of all the fish I got. As soon as the powder blue tang went in the tank, he looked pretty happy. He just started swimming around exploring his new home, so I think he'll really like it here. The next fish I wanted to put in was the Humahuma Trigger because he's smaller than the other trigger. So I wanted him to get used to the tank first so he can get his little spot really quickly before the clown trigger would go in, so it would stop all the fighting. The Humahuma Trigger couldn't wait to get in the tank because as soon as I put him in the tank, he darted off and found his little spot and was just chilling. I put the clown trigger in last because since he's the most aggressive fish, I didn't want anybody to fight. So that's why I added him last to avoid all fighting. As soon as I put the clown trigger in, he looked pretty happy because he just started swimming around. So he didn't look too stressed, but he looked pretty good, so I think he'll like it.